Hello, everyone. So this is week 12 here, I believe. So that's been a cool 12 weeks. So today, the first thing on my mind that I'd like to talk about is age and how people often like to hide behind age for the things that they cannot do or are not doing. And so there was someone yesterday who was lamenting to me about how she's getting older, and I asked how old she was, and she was like 40. And I laughed because most of the trainees I train are, they're like 45 or older, and a good number of these people are, really youthful in their bodies. Some of them can do more than they've ever done before. There's one guy in particular who's 56 maybe now, 55 or 56, and by all accounts he's leaner than he's ever been before. And not that he was really overweight or obese or anything before. He was just kind of average, and now he's leaner than he's ever been before. And so a lot of times the idea that the woman yesterday was telling me was, it's well, documented or something that past your 30s you have surpassed your physical prime. And whether that's true or not, I was having a discussion with a very sharp and muscular fellow yesterday who he said that your peak physical condition is going to come at whatever age you decide to start giving a shit about your physical well-being and actually start training hard. And I actually agree with that wholeheartedly, because most people that I see, especially older people, if they've never had like a serious athletic background maybe in their youth, they don't know how to train themselves hard, and they're not putting the necessary stress on their body. And they don't know how to access it. They don't know how to flip that switch and go into like savage mode. And so if you always have access to savage mode from age, 10 or 15 all the way up through age 70, then I would probably say, yeah, you're probably going to have your peak physical condition somewhere along 25 to 45. But most people don't have that, and because of that, it's just waiting for them. So maybe they're not going to be able to have be as high on a competitive level as they ever could have been, because they never learned how to push themselves hard back in their youth. But that doesn't mean that they can't still achieve their peak physical condition that they've ever achieved before at age 50, 60, 70, right? Provided there's no, serious limitation like, some sort of orthopedic stress. So that's something to think about, because so many people will hide behind age as something that keeps them from doing what they want to do. I've heard of people who are in their 30s seem, notorious right now in just my life for saying things like, oh, I'm getting older now, I can't do these things like I used to, I'm no spring chicken. And to me, that's just it's a bunch of baloney. So when it comes to age, I also, when I try to show these people that they can and do more, and it's all about just this inevitable age process is always going to be, making us older and breaking us down, wear and tear, yada yada. But in spite of that, how much fight do these people have? So you're going to be getting older anyway. It's something that you can't control. So what you can control is how resistant you are to it. How much are you going to say, no, I'm not going to let this happen. I'm going to maximize, any adaptational abilities my body has to keep me as young and sprightly as I can be for as long as possible. And when you go in with that attitude, you'll come out with this article that I saw yesterday. This guy is 104 years old, and he's the oldest living World War II Pearl Harbor vet, and he's still going to the gym, and he's 104, and he's killing it, right? So people can only, hope to have such vibrant youth and into their old age. And the thing that I see the most that allows them to do that is having that attitude of the fight, the fire, making sure that they're not just, laying over willingly and accepting defeat. All right, it's week 12 right there, and I'm out.